Dio Loves Mangoes. Written and illustrated by Brian Yu. Ecclesiastes 4:9. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their toil. Once upon a time, Dio, the monkey, lived in the deep forest of Baguio, Philippines. He was in love with mangoes and ate them for breakfast, lunch, and even for dinner. One day, Dio ran out of mangoes. He was in panic mode. So, in a hurried manner, Dio ran out of the forest and ran towards Baguio City as fast as he could, because Dio could not live a single day without his mangoes. In Baguio, Dio went to the fruit vendor and asked, "What do you sell here?" The fruit vendor said, "We sell fresh fruits." And then the fruit vendor handed Dio the apple. Dio looked at it, but did not like it and handed it back. So then, the fruit vendor handed Dio oranges. Dio did not like the oranges either. So Dio asked for mangoes. Then the fruit vendor said, "No mangoes today, no mango." Depressed, Dio decided to take a walk along the rivers of Baguio Park. He wanted to clear his mind off of things. Dio was very depressed, but then Dio looked up and found a mango tree. He was so excited that he tried to grab the mango tree, but the mango tree was just too high off ground and he could not reach it. So, Dio decided to climb the mango tree. He climbed up, up, and up, but slipped right back down. Then, he tried to climb back up, but once again fell back down onto his foot. So, Dio called his best friend Dino. Dino courageously flew up to the air and reached for the mangoes. But another problem occurred. The mangoes were so hard that when Dino reached the mangoes, he bounced off. Then, on the corner of his eyes, Dio saw Jane, the giraffe. She was an outcast, but Jane had a long neck that could probably reach the mangoes. So Dio climbed Jane's neck and sat on top of her head and finally reached for the mangoes. Although Dio was never friends with Jane and never wanted to be, Dio learned that Jane was actually a very good person, and the two quickly fell in love. Jane was never again lonely, and Dio was not selfish anymore.